So in order to change the default document that Inkscape gives us every time we start it up, we need to go and alter the default file in the Inkscape folder. For me, that's in my C drive, in the program files folder. Find Inkscape in there. There it is. Then you go into the share folder and then into the templates folder, and you'll see lots of templates down here. Default, 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 default. We want the one that doesn't have the 2 letters for the country after it, so we're looking for, there it is, plain old default.svg. So I right click on that and choose from the pop-up menu that will eventually appear. There it is. Open with Inkscape. So here is our default.svg document. You can see the name there in the bar at the top, and you can see that when I start Inkscape, I'm getting a letter size page, 8.5 by 11, and my units are pixels by default. I want to change that. I want it to be that every time I start Inkscape, I want to have a 12 by 12 page, and I want my units to be in inches, because I change it every time and it would just be easier if it did it for me at the beginning. So what I do is I go to the File menu, choose Document Properties, and that brings this dialog box, and here you can see I can change the default units from pixels to inches. I can change from the US letter size that is showing here to a custom size I want to type in this area myself. So I'll change the size to inches first of all, and I'll change it to 12 by 12. There we go. So I can close that now. Oh, if you want to alter the guides and the grids and so on, you can do all that stuff in there too if you want. I'm just concerned with the page properties here right now. But once you're finished, close that, and you can see there's my 12 by 12 page. The units haven't changed yet because we haven't restarted Inkscape. So don't make the mistake of drawing anything in here, because anything you do on this default page will appear every time you start the program. So just save it and then close it. So I'll start Inkscape again, and there it is, and you can see I now have my 12 by 12 page, and the units are in inches right from the beginning as I want them to be. And that's how it's going to be every time I start Inkscape now, because I've changed the default document. I hope that's been useful to you, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.